Here with the one and only Taylor Ewert. She hasn't heard that before. Sixth at Full Locker Nationals today in San Diego. Congrats.
Thank you.
On your race. What are your thoughts on this finish?
You know, it was a really tough race. I knew it was going to be hard to top my performance last week. It's just everything came together at the right time, at the right moment. But, you know, I just went into this race with, you know, a positive mindset that whatever happened, I'd be happy with it. And, you know, that's what happened. You know, I went out there. It was fast the first mile, but I just tried to focus on running my race, responding to, you know, whoever came up with me, and then just finishing tough.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, week to week, different conditions.
Oh, for sure.
Is this more what you wanted, or are you like last week was just like
I don't
perfect?
know. I'm not gonna lie. I always tend to run really well in like the rain and mud, and I think it's just because, you know, I really work a lot on my mental strength, and I feel like sometimes the rain and mud tends to get into people's heads. So I always tend to perform well there. But then again, at the end of the day, I want to be able to run well in any condition, despite that.
So, you know, early on, first mile, I think you ran really well. I think you were just under 5:10 for the first mile,
Yeah, I
right?
think 5:10, 5:11.
Pace got set pretty fast.
Yes.
What did you think of that early pace and how you needed to sort of be in position?
Yeah, well, when I saw that mile, I think my eyes got a little big. It definitely was a lot. You know, I'm typically a kind of runner that likes, you know, sit with a pack and kind of have it go more conservative. But then again, you have to be prepared for anything. So at that moment, I knew that, you know, if the front runners were going to hold that pace, they were either going to keep going, they were going to come back. And I just needed to run my race and be patient and made sure that I was able to finish and didn't do anything too crazy.
Yeah, I think at one point it was like almost all Midwest.
Oh my
there.
gosh. Yeah, insane. It really just shows the amount of talent that's coming out of the Midwest and, you know, what a powerful force we are.
Yeah, but it had to make you feel a little comfortable too because you've seen all these girls, you've raced them often. So, you know, as you hit, you know, past the first half of the race, you go into the second half, what's your body feeling and how did you feel like you could continue?
Well, I definitely was feeling that first loop. You know, San Diego's legit with the hills, and from there I knew that my race plan was just to focus. You know, the girls weren't too far from me at that point, so I was just trying to keep my eyes up, latch onto them, and just be smart about the uphills and the downhills because I knew the second loop was going to be tougher than the first.
And you know, finishing out, it's always a sprint here.
Yes.
You almost, I guess, go to the well in some senses. Doing that back-to-back weeks, like what was that like for you?
Well, it's definitely tough because, you know, all season I'd really geared up for NXN, especially because the team was hoping to qualify and the team was hoping to do well last weekend. So I was really focused on NXN and I knew that I was going to do whatever it takes. And so it was tough having to, of course, two finishes with an uphill, having to push up the hill and then sprint, and that was such a close finish. And then this week it was the same, another hill and a sprint. And, you know, it's nice because I practice that a lot in workouts, but it's always tough going to the well, especially back-to-back.
I know we've talked a lot before about you wanting to surprise people in the sense that, like, you have a lot more than people think you have.
Yeah.
Nike showed that, but how did you see in last week and even this week, do you feel like you've shown a different side of what you can do in big races?
Well, I mean, it's tough because in the regular season, everyone that's here is going out to their own meets, and there's not really a lot of competition, so you don't really know how the rankings stand precisely. And so that with the qualifying meets, I just really wanted to qualify in advance because I knew these two back-to-back races were really going to test me. And, you know, from here, especially NXN, I just really want to show people what I had and finish out my season strong for, you know, my team. And then this week do the same to show that, hey, I'm a consistent runner, I can compete. And, you know, it's nice because my college coach is probably happy to see that I have some consistency and that he's going to be getting a good athlete next year.
Was he at Portland and here?
Yeah, he came to both the races.
Okay. Now I know race walk's coming up. Do you have anything like as you move to indoor? Like, what's the plan for you? What are some of the things you're getting into?
Well, as you know, 2020 is going to be a big year with the trials, so there's not going to be as much focus. Like, I'll be focusing on my running because it is my senior year, but you know, the Olympics is once in a lifetime opportunity, and I don't want to not take advantage of that for sure. So definitely will be, you know, maybe doing some qualifiers at Virginia Showcase, Millrose Games. I may do a 20K in the spring just to try to get a little bit of a faster time and get another one under my legs. And then from there we'll be full force into the trials and just finishing out my senior year strong with my running as well.
All right, we will see you again.
Oh yeah.